The city, La Crusette from Kolling. The traffic, 4%. 4%! And don't forget, every like on the video is one sip of tea for me. The worse, how bad the traffic gets, the worse it gets, the higher my voice goes. Look, all the way down here. And you know what happens is I end up looking at these cities and trying to find what it is that's holding everybody back, because you sort of follow the cars along and it's like, these cars are going along here and they're all heading down there, and these ones are all heading down there and they're all heading into here. What is it that's holding them all up? And it's taken me ages to try and find the spot that's causing the problems, because you look at your roundabouts, you've done your giveaway signs. I'm pretty sure all of your giveaway signs are okay. You've done your you can keep going through but not you and all that sort of thing. So it's coming down to, I mean, there's a couple of bits of lane mathematics type stuff that will help, like this. You've got 3 lanes coming down here, 1 lane goes off, so we may as well just change that to 2 lanes. There we go. And then your 3 lanes come back on again. There we go, anarchy there, and then the same over here. I mean, you've sort of tried to finagle the system by making it 4 lanes before the one that goes off, but I've changed the way I do it now, and this seems to work so much better. And it is something you can do on vanilla. And yes, on vanilla, you can get the 2-lane highways with the mass transit DLC. I'm pretty sure they came in that. You've even done... What have you got? So have you got 4 lanes down here again? That's not... Yeah, so you don't need that. You've got 1 lane plus 2 lanes, so that can all go back to 3 lanes. 1 goes off. We'll leave that as it is. And then you've got extra lanes over here. Anyway, so there's a few little things like that you can do. You've also... I'm going to come to the big thing I found in a minute. You've also done this, I assume. No, you haven't. But... if we do this and do that, yeah, you're going to stop these guys doing that. You want that, and then you want that, and then you want that, and then you don't want them to lane switch until, or actually not that far down, that one. Get them moving a little bit. So that might assist, but, the big thing that I found, let me see if I can find it again. I was following, 13%, it's gone up already. All this traffic is coming down here, all going onto the highway. It's this bit here. So, what have we got? We have got these cars coming along here, a load of them coming round here. You've then got all of these cars coming this way, zooming round and joining here. They're all coming down here to this. I didn't check this. So that's giveaway. Yeah, we've got all of those done. But look at the cars. Excuse me. Yeah, we want to stop that one. That one's okay. Did I do this one right? Yeah, need the sip of tea. Ah, that's it. Now I can solve all the problems. Yeah, so that's okay. But all those cars are all coming down here. And also these cars want to get across here. They're all coming across here. And then they're all doing this. Look. Can you see what the problem is? Can you guess what it might be? Let's use the lane tool. And look here. Straight on, straight on, straight on, and left. Ping! We are going to undo that. Because the game is correct. It's doing what the game does. It's seeing that lane as straight on, and everybody wants to go there instead of here. But using this in-game tool, we've stopped that. Now, you could use... There is a way of forcing that in the game by then changing this one here to have a different amount of lanes and things like that. So the game would see 1 lane here and then only 2 lanes straight on. That is what the asymmetrical roads are for. Because a lot of people say, oh, we can't do that in the game. There we go, like that. That would have the same effect, and you can do that in the vanilla game. So now the game would see 2 lanes are straight on, and this one has to go left. So that is the way you do it without mod. So you can do it either way, and then it goes back to 3 lanes down here. So let me give you an example. There we go. That one's showing for straight on and for left. So let's get the asymmetrical road. Hopefully there's been no... Let's have a quick check. Yeah, nothing else has been added mod-wise. So asymmetrical road, we'll do that. Right click to change it, and bang. Did you notice that one? That is now set for 1 left and 2 straight on. And that just works fine. And also you could actually... Could we do it here as well? Because look, 1, that's doing straight on and right. If we go like that... 2 for straight on, 1 for right. So there is tools in the game to help you do it. We could do it for this one here. There we go. So that will sort that lane. Is there asymmetrical roads with trees? I don't think there is. We're going to do that down to there. Then you've got one for this way, one for straight, and one for right. So immediately we'll see a change. As soon as these guys start moving, the one thing you do need to go back for your mods for is this. Let's have a look. Because they're blocking the junction. They shouldn't be. Let's see. They're all going up here. They're all merging in. Let's just do a little bit of hawky-balky merging, fixing. We're going to grab this and go here. So there are some fixes that you can do in vanilla. I think I need to do another dedicated vanilla video. So no lane switching there. To do that, you select the node, Shift S. If you want to delete them, select the node, delete. Select the node, Shift S. Okay, there we go. A few shortcuts. What we could say is no lane switching all the way down until they get to here, and that would just keep all of that moving. Whoa, I picked the wrong node. I want... Oh, okay, that node's on the road underneath. So I want that one there, and then when they get here, we'll say, when you come out, you can pick your lane, and then hopefully that will just ease that through a little bit. But things like that can make all of the difference. Yeah, I've messed around with the roads a bit there. I think with some examples you need to just do it yourself. Probably could do with changing that road anyway. So let's unpause the game, and when these guys stop getting in each other's way, these are going to start coming down here. Let's just stop them lane switching there, and I want them to pick their lane here. So we're going to say low lane switching there. Yep, and here is where you're going to pick your lane. So we're going to say there, when you're coming up through this way, pick your lane. When you're coming down this way, pick your lane. When you're coming up this way, pick your lane. So then that will stop that. And hopefully, once this guy goes, bug spray van, you're gone. There we go. These will just keep going. And that will stop so much hawky-balkiness along there. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to say no lane switching all along here. Is there any other nodes in the middle? That one there. I want them to pick their lane when they come up here and just keep it moving off of this roundabout. So if we go like that and say pick your lane, and then I'm also going to take out these. I don't really think we need that. That is quite a lot of turning lanes. And then we'll see how that goes, and hopefully then they'll just keep on moving through. So then we need to follow up here and try and solve the next. What are we up to? Let's have a quick look. 17%, getting better. Let's speed the game up a bit as well. So we've got things like this. Now, this is something you need to be careful of, because you're doing what I would do, which is right, helping them to merge. Now, normally, let's just sit like that, having only one lane here for them to switch wouldn't be a problem. We've got the same on the other side. It normally isn't a problem when there isn't this bulk amount of traffic. But unfortunately, until the traffic dies down, you can see it's becoming less of a problem on the other side. Look, as the traffic dies down. And it's becoming less of a problem here as the traffic moves through. Do you know what? Just by sitting and watching it, the traffic already is rising. I'm going to leave that going, actually, and not touch that for a minute, because as this is moving round here more. Look, this is... Oh, yes! Biffa's right. Cleared up. This is clearing up, which means all of this will be clearing up. Oh, yeah. So what you've got here is you've got 2 lanes down to 1 lane. I've just noticed that. Yeah, that's no good. Let's not do that. Let's use net picker. Let's pick that road there and upgrade all of this down here. We want to keep these guys moving along here. You know, they can join. There's plenty of lanes for coming in. So do that. Keep moving. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. 21%. We're flying. Just a couple of fixes. And suddenly, look, all your highways are going to start moving. And all this hawky-balky lane switching just won't matter anymore. So where's the traffic all the way up to? At the minute, it's all the way up to here and all the way out. Right, I tell you what, we're going to let that run. We're going to look at your mass transit. Bus lines. You have 3 bus lines. Okay. The big thing that I normally concentrate on is metros. So you've got some decent metros going. Let's just take a look. Whoa. Okay, so... where do I start? You've got some interest. We've got Stargate, so we've got some interesting metros. So we've got this stop goes, wow, all the way up there, round and down again, down to here. So you've gone for the sort of straight line. Yeah, and then they stop there, so they swap onto this one. Okay, I might just redo your metros, because the way they are at the minute, it just isn't the way I do it, and it isn't the way I know other people do it, which is the way sort of like the London Underground. But I always tend to find the loops work really well. It's quick and easy to set up. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, have a look. Let me just quickly, I'm going to pause the game. I'm going to quickly add up how many people are using your metro right now. Okay, at the minute, you've got 2,550 people using your metro lines, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just making sure no numbers are missing. 14 lines. So I'm going to redo your metro into some nice loops. I'm going to let the game continue running, and we're going to see where we are at momentarily. Okay, let's have an update on the transportation for your city. We now have lots of little loops. We've got a loop here, a loop there, a loop here, and a loop there. And I've tried to make sure that we've got stops near to places like this. What's that thing called? The Opera House. So we know that anybody who wants to travel that far, come and see the opera, has got the option to do so quickly. We've got a line then that goes along the bottom here. So there and back again down this straight road. We've also got one here. There, sort of goes up to there and back again. And they're near other stops over here. So if people want to walk over here, I think we probably need to put a path in there. I would do that. But there's a path in there to connect those two. These are near together so they can switch there. And these are near together so I can switch there. So with a few little changes, they can get from one side to the other. And what you will find is more people will use it, because those that want to take a quick journey around here will use it. The same here, the same with the other loop. Rather than before, they got on a metro up here and it travelled all the way down here and then all the way back again. They just wouldn't use it. So that's going to take more cars off the road. 57%. That is a big boost. Very good. And then up here, I've just got this little loop coming down here to a ferry station, a ferry terminal. And you've got these little river cats. You've got going backwards and forwards. Here we go, from one side to the other. So that will definitely help. We've only literally just put that in. So there's probably nobody using it yet. Yeah, 2 people. So I'm going to let this run for a while. See how things go. Hopefully we'll start getting more people moving in, making some money. And then we'll add up. Oh, look, loads of people using these. So, yep, I'll be back with you once the traffic has got better. Right, just a little something. We've got this roundabout here and it's causing tailbacks. And I've just noticed on here, you've got a lot of these lines and things set up. You just don't need to do that. If you've got your roundabout set up and working correctly, you don't need those lines like that. So I'm going to remove all of those. We're then going to make sure that we've got all the giveaway signs and all that sort of thing set up properly. And then also this correctly as well. So only people on can go through into a block junction. Only those on the roundabout, not ones coming onto the roundabout. There we go. We'll also check for any hidden stop signs. Let's just turn off that. No hidden stop signs on there, so that's good. You've used the stop signs here to let people go through. Made this like a main road. And already we can start to see this is clearing up. This is fantastic. Now, what's happening here? These are going through and blocking these from turning. We've got the lane shenanigans here. So one for left, one for straight on, one for right. So now people coming down here, if they want to go straight on, like this white car, will go straight on and stop getting blocked. And look, nearly complete. Where are you going? You've literally stopped in the street. Oh, there we go. You've decided to do something weird. Yep, let's stop following you. And that is now, let's speed it up, working much better. Now I've made a boo-boo and stuck this right by here, so loads of cars are coming out. That is a bad thing to do, so I am going to move that probably up here out the way. You don't want it right by a junction like that. Alright, I'm sorting out this problem here. You did have 4 lanes along here. 3 lanes go to 4 lanes to give you a slip lane, but I've changed it all to 3 lanes. I've got this set up here, so you've got this 1 lane goes into these 2, and those 2 go straight on. No switching for a few nodes, just to give this room to breathe. And then once the bulk of this traffic goes, look, and they stop doing their silly lane switching, what we're going to say is, look, here, you can lane switch, but you can also go down a lane. There we go, like that. And then we'll say no lane switching than one before. And then this one will say you can go up a lane. There we go. So hopefully that just spreads out the switching a bit. And once there's less traffic coming down here, not so much as all this, hopefully that will work much better. But you can see here it starts getting spread out. It does work better. So it's going to take a few minutes for all of these cars to go through. But that should go down. Right, it's been a while. Why don't we take a look and see how our metro and buses and everything else are doing. So I'm going to just add up all the figures on here and see what we've got. We have got 4,486. I believe the figure that I said before was 2,550. So that is a difference of 1,936, and it is only going up as well. And you've got 99 passengers on your ferry line. That is increasing as well. You could actually add, if you wanted to, you've got a train line that runs down here. You could run a little spur off and put a train station here, maybe one over here, and then one up there, and one up there, maybe something like that. You might get some more people move around. That might be worth looking at. But overall, things are not looking too bad. We've got a couple of red hotspots. So places where things are just sort of slowing down like this here. But they are not. Let's just zoom out again. So we've still got backing up traffic here. I'll look at that in a moment. This is red, but it's all moving nicely. This is red, but it's all moving nicely. This has gone. This traffic along here. I've added one little slip lane into this section here, which only people that need to come into this area are going to use. But apart from that, it's fine. What is going on here? Oh, it's like the main road of the highway hits this section. All right, I'll have a quick look at that. Yeah, I've turned this from, you've got 3 lanes, one going off, down to 2 lanes, and then attach that up and just set up some lane management as well, just to keep it moving. And that seems to be working okay. There was something weird going on with that road. But yeah, everywhere else that's red, let's just zoom out again. So we've checked all of this. I need to check this highway. We've checked all of that. That's just busy, which is what's going to happen. That I'll have a look at. And what have we got coming down here? This is okay. This is all chock-a-block down here as well. So let us take a look at what's going on here. A little thing you've done, don't do the lane mathematics that we do with 3 lanes, one goes off down to 2 lanes, all that sort of thing on a roundabout. Keep it the same all the way round. So you've gone sort of 3 lanes, one goes off down to 2 lanes, and it's causing some issues. So let's just do that all the way round. Let's just make sure... What was that? Delayed sound. Let's just make sure that has got all the giveaway signs and things on it that it needs. And that these are set up. So that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. And then maybe we just need to also give these guys some options to get into the city some other way. So we've got this little 4-lane road up here. We could just extend that ever so slightly. There we go. And just help those guys and girls to get in the city. And then we'll just say 1 lane for off, 2 lanes. Oh, okay. Weird. Oh, I see. You've got that there. Well, let's delete that. And try that again. There we go. 1 lane for off, 2 lanes for straight on. You might just get a few heading into there and avoiding all of this. And just seeing where else they're going to go. Yeah, hopefully that'll move a bit quicker. So I'm going to check your lanes here as well. Yeah, that's fine. The lanes are all okay. So, need to give that a bit of time. And then this one over here. Which one was it? Coming into the city, I think. Ah, is this here? What's going on here? Let's have a look. What is going on here? You've got 3 lanes down into 2 lanes. Yeah, that's what's going on here. So we can easily change that. So let's keep that as 3 lanes all the way along here. 3 lanes, 3 lanes, 3 lanes. 1 goes off down to 2 lanes. Yeah, you've just tried to do the lane mathematics. Got it slightly wrong. So 1 comes back on. That goes back to 3 lanes. 1 goes off. Goes back to 2 lanes. Then back to 3 lanes again. And that goes all the way to 3 lanes. Then the same the other way. 3 lanes, 1's off 2 lane. 1 back on 3 lane. 1 off 2 lanes. Yeah, there we go. And look, already, that's going to just keep moving. And then all we need to do is just help these guys out with what to do when they're coming on. So there's a few little things like that. And it's meant overall that your city is then having some issues. But once all these guys get moving, That'll be sorted. So, what's going on here? These guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Let's just observe what's going on. We've got all the giveaway signs and everything. Is everything else all set up correctly? You go, but not you. All that normal stuff. Yeah, and then they're coming down here. Is there any bus stops along here? That is something always worth checking. I don't think there is, because sometimes that can block traffic. No, no bus stops. Oh, it all just... Does it go into one lane? It does, and then they're all getting out and going there. Okay, we need more lanes down here. I don't know what this road is. We'll do that all the way along. Why not? And then you might not even notice that I've changed it. Right up to the corner there. Let's just see if that helps a little bit to keep people moving so they don't jump out. Aha, there we go. Excellent. That's going to free this up, which is going to free all of that up, hopefully. That is the idea. Let's just keep an eye on this for a second. Yep, there we go. It's all going down. That's what we want. No more traffic up there. Excellent. %. Look at that. All the cars have gone. 82%. Oh, my goodness me. Yep, I'm really pleased with this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well so you don't miss out on the next episode. And leave a like as well. That is always greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for joining me. Enjoy your weekend. I will see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.